This organization comes out to the office. They've got the drills, they've got the wood, they've got everything that it takes to build a bed frame. And the ask is that if we can raise some money to help support that cause and give back so that they're able to continue their mission.
If you can't write a contract on the back of your car on a Saturday night, then you don't know enough. All you have to do is show up. Just show up and you can succeed. Let's get to the point.
We've got in the studio Al Mater, and on our headphones we have Art Roy. Al was the co-chair of the Red Day Committee, and I'll explain what Red Day is here momentarily. And Art, on the phone, were you the chair for Red Day for our Navarre office?
I was. That's right, Jeff.
Okay, so Art Roy, he was the chair for the Red Day in our Navarre business center for Keller Williams Realty Emerald Coast. So Al, Red Day, you've dealt with it, and you ran the Destin Red Day for like 6 years.
True.
Right?
Yep.
And Red Day means renew, energize, and donate. It's giving back where you live. It's where Keller Williams all but closes its offices. And we invite all of our agents to participate, to give back where they live. And it's amazing what has come out of that over the years. Al, what have we done at Keller Williams over the years that you've been running Red Day? What all have you guys done?
Well, 2 of the years we went down to Children in Crisis and took care of them. They're over in Fort Walton area, and they take in orphans, around 1,800 children a year amongst the 3 counties here. And they provide a great service to our community, which we look into what's the impact of this organization on our community. How do they need our help is one of the criteria, and they fit that criteria. Absolutely, 100%. During COVID here, which was tough because we couldn't get anybody together, we went down and fed Sacred Heart, 3,500 people in that place. Beautiful shrimp.
Where did that come from? I keep hearing, I remember that was the most amazing food you guys said.
It was, I'll tell you real quick, one of the most touching things about that being there was a woman there. She's literally wipes down the elevators and just walks around with a towel all day long, cleaning there. And she's in her late 60s, I would imagine. And she asked me, can I go in there and get something to eat? I says, absolutely you can. And she started getting teary-eyed. And I says, what's the matter, hon? And she says, no one's ever bought me lunch, all these years.
Wow.
And it makes my heart hurt even just talking about it. But that's one of those things I got from Red Day that I can never, be more grateful that I actually received that, right? And I got her in there, and we literally packed her up her own lunch, of course, but we sent her home with a nice big package of shrimp and potatoes and everything else that we had cooked that day for them. And that was the best part. I don't care about anybody else as long as that happened. Yeah. And she got her food. I was very good about that.
Yeah, that affected you. And then you guys had to raise the money.
We did
buy the food, right?
We did. Yes, we got the money together. We went down to this one place down here in Destin. I'm talking about. They sell used stuff there. Anyways, we did that one year as well.
Harvest House.
Harvest House. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot the name.
Okay.
And that was a great opportunity that year. We took care of a lot of stuff that they needed to take care of. And again, it was one of their patrons that kind of brought this homeless guy shows up, right? And he's there for a hamburger and, to kind of help out, to take care of the place that he needs to have in his community. Mm-hmm. And, it's prayer time before we eat. And this guy belts out the best prayer that we probably ever heard, Wow. And that was touching to everybody there. And we ended up, talking with this guy for a long time. And he was a pretty excitable guy. I don't understand the situation, but he was happy,
Kind of get a little back from the interaction.
Well, you do get a lot back from it. Awesome. So, it should energize you. I mean, that's what our middle thing is, right? Energize. Right. It energizes me. It energizes all of us. Mm-hmm. So I get the excitement from that. And I'm sure that's the same down in Navarre as well.
Yeah. So Art, you guys have done something special there. So our Navarre Business Center, tell us about your Red Day.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the second year that we've done. So let me back up, and the organization that we supported is called Sleep in Heavenly Peace. This is the second time we've done it. So Sleep in Heavenly Peace has a mission to their sole purpose is, without regard to people's religious way of thought or how much money they make or whatever. If somebody goes to their website and just says, "Hey, my kid needs a bed," then their mission is to just provide that bed, and obviously, a lot of this stuff happens organically through the schools and things like that. So these beds, so the Fort Walton Beach Sleep in Heavenly Peace chapter is responsible for basically Walton County all the way over to where we're at in Santa Rosa County. And so we teamed up with them 2 years running now, and with the goal of, we wanted to do 20 beds last year. And the idea is just that, we're going to, and basically how it works is this organization comes out to the office. They've got the drills, they've got the wood, they've got the everything that it takes to build a bed frame. And the ask is that if we can raise some money to help support that cause and give back so that they're able to continue their mission. So what we've done in the last 2 years is, so last year we built 20 beds. This year we built 30 beds, and of course the price of lumber and everything else has gone up through the roof. So it caused us to in a good way, just stretch ourselves and try to grow our ability to make some funds to help pay for this thing. And so over the last 2 years, we're right around $11,000 that we've donated to this organization between the 2 years. This year was really a banner year for collecting donations, and we had last year, it was kind of a slow takeoff because nobody really knew what the program was. And so there was marketing that I kind of had to do with a small cell of other agents to really get it out there that, hey, this is going to be a cool thing. We need to do this. And then, all the social media after the event just solidified that the whole gang wanted to be involved this year. And we ended up, having, for this year's event, we had somewhere in the tune of, I think it was 47 agents and about 12 additional volunteers that just showed up to help make these beds. And to go straight from a piece of plywood, 2x4s, 2x6s, to actual bed frames. And as you go through the process, one of the things, and it's kind of touching because, this is a pretty affluent community around here where we're at, and you don't really think about this, but there are people that, their kids are sleeping on the couch and they don't have their own bed and things like that. And one of the final pieces of the process, a lot of folks think it's stain, but actually what we're putting on the wood is a bed bug repellent. Basically it's white vinegar and steel wool, and it creates a bed bug repellent. And that just kind of speaks to the condition of the places that these beds are going into. And so, that's kind of what we did. We did a lot of fundraisers this year to help get to that goal. We raised over $7,000 this year.
Did I hear that you guys are that was one of the highest amount of money donated from one organization?
Yeah. So they have the Fort Walton Beach has Sleep in Heavenly Peace has a corporate sponsor that big box lumber yard type place, kind of orange, I think you could say.
I got it.
And their corporate sponsor donated
That's nice.
$10,000, and just us group of agents we were able to donate over $7,000 this year.
It's amazing. So you guys have about 100 agents, and you got almost half of your agents to participate in that, right? At 47.
That's right.
That was really good. Who else was involved? So you were on the committee. Who else?
Oh, so yeah, I was on the committee. I got to tell you that the gals did a great job. So we had running through the names. Of course, wow, looking at their faces, I can't speak their names. Let's see. So we've had, well, everybody at some level was involved. I mean, we had one agent that put a challenge out to all the cappers to kick in $100, and that was a great success. We had another agent that set up a burger burn and a pie in the face and stuff like that. That was another success. We had another agent that set up the rip challenge. I don't even know. Yeah,
they had a cardboard rip, and the guy from Yellowstone, they took donations for it.
Oh, wow.
My wife was involved in giving money to that, which we actually we have that. So I brought that rip back from the Navarre office. This is true. I pulled it out of the car, and the woman from the title company comes running over, and she wants that thing. So I said, no, you can't have it. I think we were going to donate it and do something else. But it was crazy. 3 girls come out of the title company and wanted that rip thing. So this rip guy has quite an effect on a lot of ladies around the world, I guess, through Yellowstone. So it's just, I guess I didn't realize that. Anyway, I'm sorry, Art. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. That's, that was the whole purpose, was just to make a buzz about the day and bring in donations so that we could fund this activity and make it self-sufficient. And and we also did a car wash, and so really, I think that was part of the reason why we had so much involvement, because the couple of months prior to the actual event, we were starting to build that synergy of, hey, we've got this thing coming. We're going to make it better this year than it was last year. And it just kind of, the ramp up just took it over the top. And of course, with Brooke and her partner in crime out here, just staying on top of things and Stephanie and making things happen. It really was a lot of fun.
Well, that's amazing. So the Sleep in Heavenly Peace, their thing is what? Every kid gets to sleep in a bed, right? That's their mantra.
Yeah, exactly right. Every child deserves to be able to sleep in a bed. And so the money that we raised wasn't just for the lumber to do the work. It also pays for, the lumber to make the bed, pays for the mattress, pays for the pillows, and all the linens associated with having a bed. So it's a show up, drop all this stuff off, the kid's ready to sleep in a bed that night kind of situation. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, Art. And thanks to everyone in Navarre. Great job. Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Thank you. And what else do we have? What else do we have, Al? Then we had our Crestview office. They did
a food bank that was up there, I believe.
Yeah, they supported a food bank. I wished I had the name of it. We'll have to get them involved in this.
Their shelves were almost bare, is my understanding, and they brought and pretty much put 3 months worth of food, they quoted, on the shelves for them. There's a lot of people in need here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
like you said, you don't realize it with all the glitz and glamour that's around here, what goes on, right? Art, and you and Al are both talking.
I just cut out Art off.
Just cut him off?
Yeah,
because
I
thought he was done?
Oh,
okay. Red Day is a big deal, and
it is.
the people that, I mean, really, Al, you've been like the main guy for 6 years pushing on our Red Day and making sure we did what we should have
candidate,
done.
As you see.
Each time, yeah. You've got a red shirt candidate that you've pulled up now to take this thing forward.
That's one of the most important things about culture, is we need to create our legacy, of course, but to create that pillar for the next person to stand on, right?
I love the things that the ladies were saying, Sherry and Sherry, about that affecting children's lives. And you have really been a main person that did that for us, made us do it. How you made us go through this Red Day and do all we could. You didn't let us go, right?
No, it's definitely a challenge. But at the end, what I think everybody understands is they get a glimpse of see how powerful all of us combined are, right?
Yeah.
So whenever we bring all these people of different mindsets and different talents together, we create a machine, believe it or not, that can do magnificent things for people.
Yes, go out and change lives for people we don't even know.
And it's, they, like Sherry said there, like, the Lego room, and we're just thinking of the other Sherry. I'm like, we could do better than that. Yeah. We can up this a little bit, and it upped and upped and upped, of course. But
wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. All right. Well, very good. Well, thanks a lot.
Thank
you for all that you've done with regard to this Red Day and leadership and making sure that we support these charities and do what we should do, Al.
Yeah, well, we're going to create new leadership and new people.
Leave a legacy of the next group to take care of it.
That's right.
It's awesome.
We're getting too old for this.
Yeah.
My back still hurts.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. We don't care. We don't care about art.
He read it his last minute.
Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of them. It's what we do. No,
that's how we roll.
That's right.
Yeah, I just pretend like we're the military, right? We just do what you.